Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So if you read the title, then I'm gonna tell y'all. So I wanted to give y'all a little bit of, summertime, a little taste of what summer is gonna look like on my side. This is giving real summertime over here. It's giving 2020 summer, and that was COVID time, but yeah, this is bringing me back. So I was like, I'm gonna show y'all what I be doing. Like, if I could transform my clients, y'all know I could definitely transform myself. That's what I be doing. But anyway, y'all didn't come here for that. So I just wanted to address it because it's giving very, I don't know, put in the comments what it's giving. What is Joe giving right now? What's she giving? So I wanted to tell y'all this story because I could tell y'all a whole bunch of stories about like my mama and stuff that happened with my mom. So thank you guys so much for subscribing to the channel. Thank you guys for liking the video. Thank you guys for leaving your comments and subbing and doing all the stuff that y'all do. I love you guys so much. I appreciate y'all so much. I always reply back to your videos. I love y'all. I thank y'all so much. And without further ado, we're gonna get straight into the video because sometimes I can just go off in a rabbit hole, but not right. We're not gonna do it. Get your herbal essence, get your drink, get your snack, get your, the rundown, and we gonna come on back. Okay guys, so this story happened when I was 24 years old. Me and my late husband had just moved into our apartment together. We had just moved into our place together and everything was cool. We had opposite schedules. I think when we lived together in the beginning, I was still working overnights and he worked during the day. So we would see each other in passing. So maybe like a couple of hours when I would get off, he would see me for like maybe 3 hours before he would have to go to work. And then I had off Fridays and Saturdays. So I would see him on the weekend because I would go back to work on Sunday at night. So the only time we would see each other was like during the weekend. Most of the week, we never saw each other. It was just in passing. So I'm telling y'all that because it's gonna like, I wanted y'all to know like how our schedule was. So this day, my mom would always like ask me to do stuff for her. She would ask me to do stuff for her and I would just do it. At the time, my mom done did some stuff to me up until the 24. Like I could tell y'all stuff about that stuff too, and I probably will and let y'all know like stuff my mama did, but I'm gonna write it down. So cause once I'm done with this video, I'm gonna write it down because I already have a story in my mind that I'm gonna tell y'all about about my mama. But so this day she had called me on the phone and she asked me to take her somewhere. And I was like, okay, I'll take you. So I ended up picking my mom up and I don't remember exactly what it was that she needed me to do for her, but I ended up picking her up. So I had to leave my house, go get her from her house, take her where she gonna go. And then I think I had to swing back to my house for something. But I don't remember exactly what it was, but this was what caused the conflict. And then this, which I read in the title, is what happened after the fact. So I took my mom, right? He's off, right? Cause see, we're off together. This is a day that he's off, I'm off, but I don't get to spend time with him that much because our schedule. So I was like, I'm gonna go do this real quick with you so I can spend time with him. So I call him on the phone and I'm like, hey, I needed money for the toll. So I needed some quarters. And this is something that like, I don't really ask the person, whoever I'm with, I don't ever ask them for nothing. Like, I'm a person of like, if you're always around me, you should already kind of know like if I need something, because you're with me. So you should know like if I need something, I'm that type. I'm not a person that's gonna ask for stuff from my partner. I just feel like if I'm with you all the time and I see stuff, I'ma just already know. Like, I guess that's like the thoughtful side of me. I'm real thoughtful. Like, anybody that's been with me will tell you that's my number one thing. They be like, she real thoughtful. It's a fact. But the people who I be with, for some reason, they don't do that. Like, they're not like me. They don't think of like doing stuff for me or like making sure stuff is good for me. Like, I know I'm going off into a different, but no, this is, I go in rabbit holes, but this is just something like, if you always see I need something or I do something consistently all the time, like, why not just already do it for me? If like as a thoughtful thing, I don't know. So I'm real simple. Like, it don't take much to like get me, But anyway, so I needed money for the toll. So I called him on the phone and I'm like, hey, I need toll road money because I gotta go. I think I had to go like far, like on the north side, something. The closest, I lived off the Beltway. So I was like, it'll be faster if I hit the Beltway and I could go all the way, around instead of me going like 45 to Beltway A to 10 to 45 or 16, like doing all of that stuff, hopping from freeway to freeway when I could just stay on the Beltway all the way until I get to the north side. So he had an attitude, and I know it's because he wanted to spend time with me, but he didn't say that or nothing like that. He just had an attitude, and he was being like a little bit like snappy with the words, and my mom overheard him. My mom did not like him, and she didn't like him for a long time, and she would say she does like him, but it's not. I know what's the real thing. My mom did not ever like him. It was a lot to do with the fact that he wasn't a black man. And don't come for my mama, but my mom was that type of parent where she was like, I want you to be with somebody black. But she would say little things, but she wouldn't directly say it. But then I heard it through other people, when people be talking and then they bring it back to me. So I've heard it. So I already know that it was something like that. But that was the conflict. So my mom had like some type of animosity with him, and and let me tell y'all, it was the same on his end with his mama. She had an issue with me. His dad never had an issue with me. He always would tell me I'm beautiful and he liked me and how I was to his son. He would always be like, you treat him good, da da da. He liked me. Up until the moment he passed away, his dad was always good to me, sweet to me. He's a fellow Scorpio too. Birthday is November the 4th. So he was very nice to me all the time. So, but his mom was not. And my mom and her had that in common. So my mom overheard him kind of being like little, snappy with me on the phone. And she just looking at me like she want to say something because I'm in my car. My mom's sitting right next to me. She could hear it. When I hung up the phone, she's like, what'd he say? And I said, he gonna give it to me. I gotta go back to the house and go get it. I get back to the house, right? And I wanted him to meet. So we lived on the 3rd floor. I just wanted him to meet me like on the 2nd floor, so I didn't have to walk all the way up to the 3rd floor, go in the house, get it, and then come all the way down. I was like, just meet me like on the 2nd floor. I pull up. He's waiting for me on the balcony because we had a balcony that faced the garage, faced the parking lot. He's waiting for me. So he's looking and he's saying like he's talking shit to me. One thing about it is that he would talk his shit to me. And it's funny now because y'all just don't know. Like, y'all really don't. Y'all have no idea the stuff I be enduring. But he be talking his shit. So I already know how he is. And I already know what it's for. I know why. I'm not even tripping. I'm not saying anything back. All I told him was, meet me on the 2nd floor. I'm telling him, like, I'm yelling up to him, like, hey, just meet me on the 2nd floor. So the quarters are in a bag. Now, the toll, I think I had to hit 4 tolls. So it probably was like $6 or $7 worth of quarters in the bag. Because one thing about him, Whenever he would go to work, he would always get like $20 worth of quarters. He would do it every time, like at the toll booth. That's when people used to be in the toll booth. He would just get $20 worth of quarters. And he would have them in a bag. So I told him, he gave me, now my girlfriend texted me, my friend, she texted me. I'm gonna text her in a minute. It's Tiffany. So he had a baggie. It was like a sandwich bag. And he had the bag and he was holding the bag over the balcony. He was talking shit to me, like talking shit. But I know how he is, so I don't take offense to him talking shit. It doesn't bother me. I roll it off like nothing. It doesn't bother me at all. I know he's only mad because I'm doing this for my mom, but that's the easy fix. I fix that shit later on. You know, I woo and do what I gotta do. And he gonna be back in my good graces. So I know how to work this. I'm not tripping. But the fact that he did it in front of my mom set her the fuck off. So he's talking shit to me on the 3rd floor. And he took the bag of quarters, y'all, and threw the fucking quarters down at me while I'm down there. He ain't throw them at me, but shit, you might as well say he did. He threw them down and was like, get it. Like, basically, like, get the motherfucking quarters. And my mama hopped out the car, and my mama is like, don't you ever disrespect my daughter. Don't you ever disrespect. Now, listen. My mom had a point about that part because that shit was unnecessary. He ain't had to do that shit. He could have just met me on there, or he could have been like, no, if you want the quarters, like, he was already talking shit. If you want the quarters, just come up here and get them yourself. Now, he threw the quarters, right? He threw the quarters, and my mama was like, don't disrespect my daughter. Don't you ever talk to my daughter crazy. Like, you got me. My mom was going crazy. Like, she was going crazy. She was like, you got me fucked up. My mama got a bad mouth. Like, she talks reckless. Like, so she talking shit to him, and he talking shit to my mama. Now, one thing I need y'all to understand about me, because I need y'all to know this. I do not stop anybody from doing what they gotta do. Because when it be me doing what I gotta do, do not tell me shit. If I gotta cuss out your grandma or your mama because she disrespected me, I'm finna do that. And you better fucking have my back. You better not be over here telling me don't talk to my mom like that, because who the fuck? She ain't finna talk to me. We grown. Like, so I did not jump in. I did not say anything. I did not tell my mama to stop. I didn't tell him to stop. I didn't say nothing. I let them do what they do. My mama felt some type of way because you threw the quarters at me, and then you talking shit to her. She talking shit to you. Do what y'all do. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Y'all can say what y'all want to say, but that's how I roll, because I already know the dynamic of what I was going through with his mom. She done hit me. We done almost fought a few times. I didn't, try to square up with this hoe, and I'm just gonna keep it 1,000 with y'all. I didn't try to fight her a few times. So, and he never, ever told me to stop or no. He understood why I was the way I was with her, because she's disrespectful. Like, one thing about it, you're not going to disrespect me, and then I'm not going to sit there and tuck my motherfucking tail. There's never going to be none of that going on. Like, I'm going to stand up for myself, and if it come to fighting, we just going to be in this bitch fighting. And that's just what it is. So I never jumped in when it was a situation. Even when it was a situation with him and my brothers, like, I try to diffuse it because I don't want them fighting, because I love my brothers and I love him too. So I'm like, I want y'all to stop fighting. But all I could do was be a middle person for that situation. I'll tell y'all that story another time. But okay, back to what I was saying. So they talking whatever. So I get the quarters off. I get the quarters off off the ground, because they were in a bag. So I just pick the quarters up, and I'm telling my mom, get in the car, get in the car. I get in the car. We get in the car because he go in the house. He don't give a fuck about what my mom talking about. He basically told my mom, fuck you. Basically, that's what he told my mama, fuck you. And fucking went in the house and closed the door. We get in the car, we driving. My mama is talking to, like, my mom is like, you better not let a man disrespect you. You don't ever let no man do. My mom giving me that shit, like, talk, like you better not take no shit like that. Like, that is disrespectful. He didn't even have to do that. He could have just easily told you come upstairs, or if he had an issue, he didn't have to do it that way. And I heard my mom, and she was right. She was right. But you was wrong too, mama, because why you come out and cuss the man out? Because then you escalated it to something else. But okay, hold on now. Hold on now. He's texting me shit because he's talking shit to me. He texting me shit or whatever, and he's basically like trying to break up with me. Like, we live in a house. We got a whole apartment together. Like, what the fuck are you talking about breaking up shit? Like, I don't get, man. Ain't nobody breaking up. What are you talking about? So he over there texting me talking about, you pick your mama over me. You left me to go do stuff for your mom. Every time she fucking calls you, tells you, you jump and do. And he had a point, because I was like that with my mom. I would, every time my mom, even though my mom did some shit to me, even up until that point, my mama was doing stuff to me then. I still was off the strength as my mom. I was like, I would go help her. I go do stuff for her. She called me. I go do it for her. But he had a point. But to break up with me over this shit was crazy. Like, you picking your mama over me. Like, we don't got to do this. Like, we done. Like, I don't want to be with you no more. Da da da. Like, you got to get out. Like, type stuff. Like, get your shit and get the fuck out of my house. Basically, that's what it was. I'm telling my mom, see, I wasn't even tripping, because I know I'm not going nowhere. Like, he's tripping, and I'm finna finish doing this with you, and I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna handle it. I ain't even worried about it. So I wasn't even tripping, because I'm like, I ain't about to go nowhere. Like, this motherfucker tripping. I go take my mom and do what I gotta do, whatever. Go back to the house. I get in the house, and he's upset, but he's not saying anything crazy to me. He just like, he's talking to me, but he's just like, yeah, this ain't gonna work. Like, your mom's disrespectful. I'm like, but you threw the quarters at me. And he was like, yeah, I threw the quarters at you because it wasn't for you. She wanted it for her. It was for her. Like, she wants you to take her somewhere. She needs to pay you, or she need to pay for the toll, at least pay for the toll. Like, she didn't give you gas. She didn't do nothing, da, da, da. She wants you to jump, and you're like at her beck and call. And he's like, she be using you, doing this, da, da, like he's saying all this stuff to me. And I'm like, I hear you. I said, okay. This is what happened next. This is what escalated it to where it came to this point. She calls me on the phone. Now, I already did what I had to do with her. I was like, I ain't going nowhere else. I ain't doing nothing else. I'm finna chill with you. I even told him that. I'm like, I'm gonna spend the night, not spend the night. I'm like, I'm gonna spend my night date. Like, cause it was like getting to the evening when I got home. So it was probably like 6 in the evening or something like that, because it was still daylight. 5 or 6-ish. And I'm like, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't gonna do nothing else. I'm chilling. I'm here with you. Like, we could do whatever. Like, I'm here with you. I'm gonna spend my time with you. Cause he's like, you ain't been here all day. Da, da. Like, he going in on me. My mom calls me and she's like, now, I was already with her. She could have did this when I was with her, but I don't know. Like I told you, back in call. She calls me. She's like, hey, I need some. My mom calls cigarette squares. Y'all know where that, my mama was raised in New York. My mama calls cigarette squares. She's like, I need some squares. I was like, I had to get them for you another day because I can't. Now, why do I got to get you what you need and you got a whole man? Is crazy and beyond me. I don't know. But she called me because clearly the Negro she was with, that nigga ain't shit. So the motherfucker can't buy you what you, he with you, laid up with you. Why he can't buy him? You see why you calling me to come get him for you. But it's crazy. And then I just was in like a predicament with him and you. Like, let me just chill like with him. My mom was like, I need some squares. Can you go get them for me and bring them to me? And I was like, no. She was so fucking mad. She's like, he told you not to do it for me? He told you? I said, he didn't tell me anything, Mom. I just got home. Like, I want to hang out with him. I want to hang. She's like, you live together. I'm like, okay. And I ain't been here all day and I want to spend my time with him. I want to be here with him. So she was cussing me, like going off on me. And then she hung up in my face. Right? 10 minutes, probably about 10, 15 minutes go by now. We're talking. We're at a point where he ain't saying, I want you to move out and shit. He's just like, I was just mad, da, da, da. I don't want you to go. Okay, we talking. Cool. I get a phone call. I see it's my dad. I don't answer it because I could call my dad back. He calls again. Then he calls again. I'm like, what the fuck? So I answer the phone. Now, this is a time where I was 24. So my mom and dad was still like calling each other, but they were not together. My dad had already remarried. His wife he's still with right now. My mom is still with the guy she was with at the time. She's still with him. So my mom calls my dad. My mom tells my dad, yeah, he holding her hostage in the house and beating on her. He won't let her leave the house. I called her for something and she can't leave the house because he's saying she can't go nowhere. So my dad was driving. When I answered, my dad was already driving to my house. My dad was driving to my house with that pew pew. Yeah. My dad's on the phone screaming and yelling at me. He's like, tell that motherfucker when I see him, I'm taking him out. I don't give a fuck. My dad going off. He's like, I'm about to take his fucking head off. He's like, what the fuck you mean? Like, he putting his hands on you? He's hitting you? He's touching you? Like, he's doing something to you? And I'm like, Dad, no, he ain't doing nothing to me. I'm like, he not doing nothing to me. This is before iPhones, FaceTime. I was 24. So this probably was like 2007, 2006. This was like a long time ago. It was none of that shit going on. So there's no way for him to like physically look at me without seeing me in the physical. So my dad was like, oh, so he got you hostage and he not gonna let you out? He's like, leave the house right now. My dad's screaming at me like, leave the house right now. Leave the house right now. Your mom said she called you to go over there. You need to go over there. Like, I am 24 years old. What the fuck I need to go over? Like, who is little girl in me? Like, no, they already know. I don't listen like that. That's not how you get me to do anything. I will do the opposite. I'm not finna listen. What the fuck you mean? Go over there. I said, I'm not going over there. I told my dad I'm not going over there. He's like, yes, you are. I'm like, no, I'm not. Like, I live in my own fucking place. I pay my own fucking bills. I don't live under none of y'all roof. I ain't lived under none of y'all roofs in 4 years. You telling me I gotta go because she called? I'm not going. I just got home. I was like, I was with her earlier. I don't know why she calling you saying this stuff. I said, she's saying that because she wants me to get her cigarettes. And he's like, so what happened? So I told him, he's like, she said he cussed her out. And Why is my dad not even with my mama? Why are you over here trying to save her? What the fuck? And then you trying to save me. And I'm telling you, like, you already know she throwed a little bit, but you must have forgot. So I'm on the phone and I'm trying to talk my dad down. My dad's already in my motherfucking apartments. He already in my motherfucking apartments. He's yelling, screaming at me. He's like, Jolanda, come outside. Come on the balcony. If he ain't holding you hostage, come on the balcony. I said, okay. I'm like, Dad, don't come up here. He's like, I ain't gonna come up there. I ain't gonna come. Because if I come up there, my dad's talking all this shit. My dad like, I'm gonna take him out. I'm like, Dad, I'm fine. There's nothing going on. We're not even fighting. I go on the balcony. My dad see me. And he's like, you sure you okay? I said, Dad, yes. I said, she wants cigarettes and she wants me to bring them to her. I told her no. That's the reason why. I said, I don't even understand why she called you. He's like, she had me fucking driving over here for some fucking cigarettes. I'm like, Dad, yes, it's for cigarettes. He's like, what the fuck? So instead of my dad just calling me and listening to my side, instead of taking her side, he just jumped to, I want to blow this motherfucker out of the water. So my dad ends up leaving and I'm in the house because by the time, like, I'm on the balcony, my dad right there, I'm yelling over the thing. Like, I'm on the phone talking loud. My dad can hear me and I'm on the phone talking to my dad. So my dad's like, I'm about to go. He's like, if I ever find out, he's like, it's over with. It's over with. So I'm like, no, he not even, yeah, he talks shit to me just like any other guy. Or any other, I mean, it ain't right, but some people can take it. Some people got thick skin. I got thick skin. That shit don't bother me. It's not nothing like he calling me out my name and shit. He just talking shit to me like, okay, he talking shit. I mean, I could talk shit too. So, I ain't nothing weak about me. So, but it's okay. So I go in the house and he starts crying. And he's crying and telling me it's over. Like, we're done. it's over with. I'm not going to be with you no more. I'm done. He's like, I cannot believe they think I would beat you or put my hands on you. He's like, I would never touch you. He's like, I would never touch you. He's like, the most if I did anything is like, I would push you. But he's like, I would never physically hit you. Like, I would not do nothing to harm you. Like, yes, I was mad and I told you to get out. But he's like, now, like, this relationship is over with. I am not going to be with you. I cannot be dealing with your mama and your dad talking about taking me out. He's like, I'm not doing this. I'm done. Like, it's over. Like, we're done. But he's crying and telling me this. And I'm like, it started to, oh my God, it broke my heart because I was like, this turned into something that wasn't even fucking necessary because my mom didn't call my dad and said all this shit because I wouldn't get her no fucking cigarettes. Like, this is wild. So I'm over there like trying to console him and I'm hugging him and cause he's sitting on the counter in the kitchen. Like, he hopped up on the counter and he was sitting on the counter. When I went outside on the balcony, that's where he was when I came in. He was sitting on the counter in the kitchen. And I walked over there and I was like, it's okay. Like, no, like that is all, like, it's not okay when somebody threatened to take your life. That's not okay. And it's not okay to drive to the house and just assume that this is going on when I didn't call you or I didn't tell you none of that, but she said it and you didn't like go through and figure it out before you reacted. You just got in the car, hopped in the car and called me because I wasn't answering the phone. When I don't gotta answer the phone, I'll call you back. So, but I understand, but at the same time, he knows how she is. When my mom does not get her way, she flies out, especially when it comes to them cigarettes. Like, she goes nuts. So my mom is a real live smoker. Like, y'all do not understand. My mom turned into, she calls herself the dragon lady. When she don't have them things, she will go the fuck off. My mom will light your ass the fuck up with her mouth. And she been like that. So she was pissed off because I wouldn't bring him in. But I'm like, we was together. Why didn't she just ask me when we was together? Like, I could have got him then. But either way, like, the fact you want me to drop everything I'm doing and just come to you because you want me to come to you is crazy. Like, it's crazy. And then you start chaos in my house now. But anyway, okay, I'm consoling him and I'm talking to him and he's telling me over and over, like, he's crying and telling me, no, I'm not going to be with you. Like, it's over with. It's done. He's like, I don't want to be with you. Like, it's over with. Like, we're done. Like, you need to figure out where you're going to go. How you gonna, like, where you gonna live at, what you about to do, like, because you can't stay here, like, you gotta go. And I'm like, stay? First of all, everything in this motherfucking mind, the bed, the TV, the couches, all that. I had my own spot before we had got this spot. I had a townhouse, fully furnished. All that shit I bought on my own, all on my own. I'm taking everything. If I'm leaving, all this shit coming with me, it ain't staying. So I was like, you sure that's what you want me to do? Because all this shit is my shit. And he was like, you can take everything. I know I can take everything, but do you want me to do that? That's what you want me to do. You want me to take everything and leave because you are upset about what happened. And I'm telling you, okay, we're going to get through that. It's not that, I mean, I get it. It's deep a little bit, but it's not that deep to where you're going to just like throw the whole relationship away because of that. But when you got like family involved in shit in your relationship and they be causing like turmoil in your shit, you got to be like, you got to have thick skin and you got to stand up for yourself. You got to stand on your own. You can't be letting them people influence shit that go on with your relationship. And you sure can't let them bully or try to threaten the person you with. Like, you need to stand up for your person if they in the right. And I know he wasn't right what he did. I understand that. I do. But did it need to be escalated to that because you didn't get your way? No, that was totally out of line. It was fucked up. And for a long time, they was beefed up. My mom and him was beefed up. They was beefed up hard. Like, it was bad. It was bad. It was real bad. And I'll tell y'all stories after that. Like I said, I got other stories. But from that point, I don't know how long it was before they came around each other, but I know they was beefed up because when I found out that I got pregnant, she was so mad. Like, I got pregnant probably like, how many months after? Like, we moved into that place in February and then I got pregnant May. So February, I met, I can't even, I don't even know my months. February, March, April, June. Wait, what the fuck? What is that, 4 months? Because I'm over here like a dumbass. 3 months. I don't know. I got pregnant. We moved into our place in the beginning of February. I got pregnant in May. That's when I found out. I was only like a few weeks pregnant. I found out I got pregnant. So when I told her that I was pregnant, she was pissed the fuck off. Both times when I told her I was pregnant, she was mad. She didn't have anything nice to say. She gave me a little snarky ass remark. Then she looked at me crazy and was just like, it was just like disappointment. Like, what the fuck are you pregnant for him? Like, she was not happy about it at all. And I didn't see her that much during my pregnancy either. I saw her here in between, and I'll tell y'all stories about that too. Like, cause we had issues when I was pregnant too. When I was pregnant with my oldest and my second daughter, because my second daughter, when I got pregnant with her, my mom was living in my apartment. The apartment that he threw the shit down, she was living in that apartment. We had a 2-bedroom apartment. So she was in the other side of the apartment, and then we was on the other side. But that's just how shit just, changes but I'll tell y'all about that later. I'm not gonna jump into none of that. Just know that she wasn't happy about it. And yeah, first grandkid. And yeah, it's my mama. But anyway, if you like the story, y'all leave a comment down below. I love y'all so much. I appreciate y'all so much. I appreciate y'all support. I appreciate y'all leaving, your comments and being so sweet to get. Y'all see so sweet to me. I love y'all so much. I got y'all though. I'm gonna record the next video right now. Bye y'all.